Even if you pay all the money online, you cannot marry online because you don't deliver babies online.
She has to be very careful. This period, especially what they call ember period, it's always a time for pleasure seekers.
The girl should not go for Thanksgiving. So let her lick her wounds or report the EFCC.
Welcome to Share with No, where we attempt to solve everyday life's problems that we witness here on Earth. And of course, we collaborate with you there to work and resolve issues bothering some of our friends and maybe relatives also that watch us all the time. Now, here is a case of a young lady who was actually dating another young man in their country, and along the line, she discovered another young man online, and they started dating themselves. Now she abandoned as it were now, the local boyfriend. And somewhere along the line, as the dating continued, the young man, as international one now, called the lady and said, "I just had a call from my parents. My father is not feeling well, and he needs urgent medical attention. I'm not in a position to send money, but please, somebody will call you now. And when he calls, take her phone number and send 100,000 to the person for the medical treatment of my father." And of course, the girl agreed because of how they have been relating. That's how she has been relating with her online dating boyfriend now, as it were. Since after releasing that 100,000 to the father of the boy now, quote and unquote, she stopped receiving phone calls from her online boyfriend. He was cut off from her. She has been blocked both on social media and everywhere, or every avenue that she used to communicate with the young man. And the person that called her to send the 100,000, she has not been able to get to her either. Now she's in a fix and wants to know what can she do. So just watch as we discuss this matter, so that at the end of the day, you too can contribute by commenting and doing all that you need to do for this problem to be resolved for this young girl. On my left to discuss this issue is Gray Amona.
Appreciate the privilege. Thank you.
Yeah, and Dr. Chidi Peters. This is your area of specialization. So yes, the lady is in a fix. Whether you call it untruth, but it's not about the untruth now. But she has problem to resolve. She has just lost 100,000 naira, and she wants to know what necessary actions to take.
Well, the expression used, she's in a fix.
Yeah.
That's a self-created fix.
Okay.
She is in a self-created fix. When you voluntarily go out to contract a relationship or to contract on undertaking or whatever commitment, and you did not think, you did not do what's called thorough investigation. When anything happens, we say it's a self-inflicted problem.
Okay.
Now, in this era of advanced fee fraud, in this era of brutal extension to cybercrime. Cybercrime has already been denominated in mass communication. It has gone beyond that now to brutality, savagery. In this era, you are now making yourself simply. Is it the hunger for relationship? So let's not go talk too much about that. If she seeks. Is she coming here? Yeah. Oh.
Don't get it, man. Go ahead now.
And we'll take your time. I said it's warning you. I said you want there your guy.
Chivik?
Include on the gateway.
Okay.
This is a camera, it's not the original. It's supposed to, remove noise.
So, okay, an action, continuation.
So if she opts for the other alternative, seeking police intervention, that will not be an easy thing because the police, they are not robots. They will have to, depend on material props. Money will be involved. It's a very delicate situation. She has to be very careful, otherwise, she's already in a very difficult situation.
To make herself a laughing stock.
Yes, but we're talking about advice for solution.
Yes.
For now, in the meantime, she has to, bring in the law enforcement, agencies, but she will have to spend money.
Okay.
Has it?
Okay. Leaders.
Great, I said it all.
Yeah.
The girl should not go for Thanksgiving.
Okay.
That it ended with 100,000.
Okay.
But I know that have put in millions and millions of dollars, and it ended this way with several stories. There are also people that lost their life in the process of trying to have online relationship. I'm not saying that there are online relationship. There are online relationships that have worked. But when you put it side by side with those people who have lost plenty of things on trying to date online, vis-a-vis those who have succeeded, you find out that the other party have been hurt so dearly. She just, the money she has, just leave our police, go to church, do a Thanksgiving that ended with just 100,000. Okay. In this era of computer, in this era of cybercrime, she on her own voluntarily, for herself, out of nebulousness, decided to lose 100,000 naira to somebody who is very hungry, who is practicing Yahoo Yahoo. Yeah. Because young man who collect this money is practicing Yahoo, still practicing Yahoo Yahoo. Yes. Because if it were those who have entered into graduated, by now should not be talking now. Yes. By now maybe she have gone to sell her father's house to come and give them the money and say please collect. Okay. So for those who are into online relationship, say you say we are into financial relationship and so on and so forth, both from the male folk and female folk, that to be very, very careful in this time that where we are, where people are so desperate to make ends meet because of in Africa is what's hit by poverty, and everybody want to come out from the shackle of poverty. So let us be very careful, both the men and the female that go online. I'm not saying that those people who have not studied with it, they're right, but let us be very careful. Even your close neighbor who is asking you to save money to Mr. A and to Z, that he's going to pay you back when he comes back, be sure that you have a correct relationship with such a person, and just send it to a ghost who you don't know. Now the phone is off. The account number, you don't track it there. What you see in the account number is the person's owing bank of weekly or monthly small charges. So it's, but the account number is a minus. So let's be very careful. So it's just serve as a lesson to others.
Okay, now 2 questions in one. One, you are suggesting now, or are you suggesting that the lady now should just forget about going to police or anybody to make further inquiries about how she lost this money? That's one. And two, what is your advice to our young men and young women who are involved in this online dating? Is there, or are there cautions that can actually be taken to avoid being defrauded or something?
Yeah, I said it earlier that first of all, for male and the female, they have to be very careful in online dating. There are those who have succeeded and also those who are very much hot. And of course, they have remained helpless in that. So when you are doing online dating, you have to be very careful with the person you do. You've not seen somebody who sponsored a lady from America to come to Nigeria, and the lady came to Nigeria, they lodged the lady in a hotel in Owerri, and the guy began to siphon the girl until the girl got stranded. If say for the police that intervened and rescued the woman, have taken take out the American embassy for what she was again. But there are also men who are prepared. They say this woman, if she has money, I've seen her profile, she has flattered good houses, let me also try my best. They will sponsor you, they will do everything possible for you to come a free, for them to scavenge. That's the truth. So how involving if it's in Nigeria, what you just need to do is just to drop 2 or 3 lines to EFCC. EFCC will go after such person because they're hunting for such people who have continued to paint Nigeria in the bad light overseas, and of course causing a lot of economic sabotage. So she can report to EFCC, go to that website, log into that website, and lay her complaint and drop the account number and pray that action will be taken. Otherwise, she can't do anything. If she let her go and hand over, fall inside a native doctor who's going to use voodoo to invoke the money back. That one will not work. So let her lick her wounds or report the EFCC, arrest. But for now, let her go for Thanksgiving.
So great. Finally, yes. Your answer to the lady now, and generally to people who are given to this online dating.
Yes, she should, like I said, the law enforcement agencies, the immediate one that comes to view is the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, for them to intervene. And, well, yes, going for Thanksgiving will also help because the Thanksgiving will kind of create a feeling of realization that she has to be very careful, going to God, apologize and, atone for the error. The general lesson too is that this period, especially what they call ember period, it's always a time, for people, for pleasure seekers, to hoodwink the innocent. So that's a lesson. We should be careful about, digital communication, clues that pretend to be relatives or friends. They don't mean well.
Okay. Thank you very much. So, yes, finally, you have had both Dr. Chidi Peters and Gray Amona, what they have actually posted as solutions to your plight. I'm talking to the lady now who wrote us. And for you that you are there watching, you are free also to make your comment based on all that I've said or all that we fail to do or say. But meanwhile, I want to also implore all of you or every young man or woman that is given to this online dating to set aside a date where you must, of a necessity, meet whoever you are dating online, so that you conclude on certain things and be sure of whom you are dealing with before you go further to commit yourself, because there is no marriage that can be consummated online. Even if you pay all the money online, you cannot marry online because you don't deliver babies online. So on this note, I want to say bye-bye and hoping that you comment as we share and like and press the notification buttons for similar updates. So
on the lifetime of who used to marry with photograph.
In those days,
they do the portrait. And the one who have that's what the portrait. I don't know what I'm talking about.
That's it, doing it.
So thank you for being here. Dr. Peters, you are welcome.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.